Hello students, in last video we have seen child pornography, how pedophiles operate on child pornography, software piracy, computer sabotage and email bombing. In this video we are going to see some more cyber crimes. The next cyber crime is Usenet news group as a source of cyber crime. Usenet is a popular means of sharing and distributing information on the web with respect to topic or subject. Usenet allows sharing information among group of people and around 30,000 topics are there to discuss in a Usenet news groups. In Usenet news groups, there is no technical method available for controlling the contents of any news group. It is just subjected to self-regulation and good manner of a group of people or professionals included in a news groups. It is very easy to block specific news groups, but this is not considered as a correct solution to these kind of crimes. It is possible to put Usenet groups in many criminal uses. Means first one is a distribution and sale of pornographic materials. We can use there. Distribution and sale of pirated software packages. We can distribute a hacking software by using a Usenet news groups. Can sell stolen credit card numbers. We can sell stolen data or a stolen property by using a Usenet news groups. The next cyber crime is computer network intrusions. Computer networks pose a problem by way security threat because people can get into them from anywhere. It means we can use computer network from anywhere in the world anytime. This creates a problem and security threats in a computer network. Crackers can break into computer systems from anywhere in the world and they can steal a data. They can plant viruses in a computer network. They can insert a Trojan horse or they can change username and passwords. Network intrusions are illegal, but detection of these and to put the necessary security measures are very difficult here. Crackers easily bypass or they can find another way to existing password protection by creating a program or they will develop a program to capture the login ID and password. So the practice of strong password is important here. The next cyber crime is password sniffing. Password sniffers are programs that monitor and record the name and password of a network users as they log in, jeopardizing security at a site. It means cyber criminals create a password sniffer programs and they install those in a system. By doing this, they will put security of a website into a situation in which there is a danger, harm or a failure of that website. Whoever installs the sniffer can then impersonate an authorized user and log in to access restricted documents. Impersonate means cyber criminals posing or acting as an authorized user and get access to restricted documents or a data which is present in a computer. Here, laws are not designed to take the laws or prosecute against a person for impersonating another person online. Still, there are no laws not designed to take or prosecute a person who will do this. Okay, but laws can be designed to prevent unauthorized access to information using a sniffer programs. The next is credit card frauds. These frauds are increasing dramatically. The consumers are losing millions of dollars annually who have credit cards. Bulletin boards and others online services are frequent targets for hackers. Okay, these are the examples. By using these, hackers can commit a credit card frauds. Basically, bulletin boards means like a notice boards. Okay, here these are the electronic notice boards or a bulletin boards. Here one can share, request or discuss information on any subject. These are the public one, anyone can use that one. The hackers collect information from the online services or from these bulletin boards and access the large database of a credit card information. So, the implementation of stronger security system is needed. Security of a card holder data is the biggest problem. So, payment card industry security standard provides a set of regulations to prevent card holder data theft and to help credit card frauds. The next is identity theft. It is a fraud involving another person's identity for an illicit purpose. Here, identity means a person's name, specification, something that identifies a person. The identity theft occurs when cyber criminals use someone else's identity for his own illegal purposes. For example, illegally take credit cards on name of other person, stealing money from victim's bank account, use others' credit card numbers, rent an apartment on other person's name, etc. In most of cases, computer cybercrime forms and other digital devices are used as a tool for committing a cybercrime. Committing a cybercrime or a crime which involves attack against a computer, and they will use it for storing information related to cybercrime, useful for committing a cybercrime. Thank you.